Today I find out what's the best LED lighting under $100. What's going on, guys? Thanks for turning in to my fourth video. If you caught my review of the Panasonic G85, link in the description, one thing that bothered me was the lighting setup I use. And again, I mentioned in there that I'm a photographer trying to learn video, so I'm kind of documenting my process through this. So I used these, these Aputure, what are these? Aputure HL198C as sort of the main light. But as a fill light, I had just a household bulb. There you go. Household bulb as kind of the fill. And what happened was there was kind of a green tint that I didn't see when I was editing in Premiere, but I noticed it when I was watching it large. So it kind of bugged me. And I guess that's kind of what you should expect from cheap solutions. So today I want to find out what are some of the best LED lighting options under $100. And I'm going to be testing out again the Aputure HL198C, which promises a CRI of 95 plus. The CRI rating is a scale from 1 to 100. 100 being the best, kind of replicating natural daylight, and lower on that scale is like cheap LED lights that kind of give a color tint. So right now we're using the Yongno YN360. Probably butchered that. I just call them like, what's the best LED lighting? Oh, it's kind of a knockoff of the Westcott Ice Light, and I have used the Westcott Ice Light before. I used it for that shot, and I love it. I love the quality of light that it gives. But the new Westcott Ice Light 2 that just came out is what is it? I think it's $450 for one, and this is $80. So, if I don't get the results I like out of these, I might spring for it. Probably not. That's too much damn money. These are super powerful. And they're quite a new product, I think released within the last 6 months. So far they've got some generally good reviews. One of the things that I'm concerned about though is if they live up to their promise of having a high CRI rating. And I think they promise 90 and up. And another one we're going to test out is, turn that off. And another one we're going to test out is this LED120SS. Kind of one you just attach to your hot shoe. What's cool about it is you could recharge it via USB. It's pretty powerful for how small it is. I looked it up. It was about $80 on Amazon. I got it with my Sony A7. I bought it locally and he threw this in. So we're going to go through these and see which one's the best. Right now we're shooting with the YN360, the Ice Light knockoff, and what else? We are, so white balance will be set at 5500K. That's what all these lights are balanced for. So 5500K. So this right now is the YN360, and next we're going to be using the Aputures. Alright, so we got, we got two of them in, and our exposure is still the same. So it takes two of those Aputures, which are about $60-70 each, to match the power output of one of those YN360s. Oh, if you're wondering why I'm looking at my phone, it's because I'm using the Panasonic Image app. This allows me to control the camera through my smartphone. So next up we're going to have this little bad boy. All right, coming back. I can immediately tell a different color cast just from looking at my viewfinder. I can also tell that we are about to stop underexposed. So I'm going to change this from ISO 400 to ISO 800. So now we're back to the proper exposure according to the exposure meter. And with that, we got what I need. So I'm going to evaluate this in post and see what I like best. Oh, one more thing. One of the questions I'm getting a lot is what lenses are you using? My next week's video is going to cover all the lenses that I use and some of my favorites and some of the ones that I recommend. So if you're interested, please like and subscribe.